Debonair.
Yeah. I can't deal with that, man. I don't want to. I will feel some type of way. It was the reason why Donald Trump paid so much money to have Melania's Trump videos and pictures, all that stuff removed, because you don't want that stuff on. Like, no, bro, no.
But it was already out. We already knew. So
Yeah, we already knew, and people saved the videos and stuff like that, and people try to post it. He did something to have it erased every time it gets uploaded and stuff like that. But like, no, man, I will feel some type of way, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, nah.
Wow, your cookies are gonna be real slim, homie.
Yeah, no, that's facts. That's why I said once I find out, it's a wrap. You better hope I don't find out. If you doing whatever you're doing, at the end of the day, you do what you do, man. If we just sleeping together, I don't care. You do what you want to do. But if we're in a really, which is rare, for me to have actual feelings for you, and I'm taking you out on dates, and you coming home to meet ABC 123 and all these people, my family members, bro, like
crazy to me because y'all niggas are the type that would definitely double tap all the Savage Fenty, all the OnlyFans pictures on a girl's page, but y'all don't want y'all personal girl, like your girl, to be that.
No,
that's crazy to me.
I don't want. I know that's gonna hurt my damn ego. Knowing that another man is jacking off to your pictures and yo, no, what? No.
Bitch is bad, so that's a compliment to you.
You better jack off to her Instagram pictures. That's all you're gonna get. You ain't finna have her on.
He can do that too. He can do that too.
I can't do it. I don't even like talking to girls that have like twerk videos on their Instagram and stuff like that. I don't want you having none of that. I don't want you having none of that. If you were going to be in a serious committed relationship, again, like I said, the Haitian girl that I'm talking about, me and her had a long conversation, and it wasn't like I just ended it abruptly and I just clear it. Like, no, we had a long ass conversation. I was like, yo, listen, I want you to think about this and handle it on your own. And I was like, yo, listen, I'm not even going to tell you to choose me over your money. She, like I said, she had an actual full-time job, but she was making like an extra $3,000, $5,000 on OnlyFans. She was putting in a lot of damn money. You know what I'm saying? And I have homegirls stripped for damn near 5 years, 10 years that's making double that. I got a homegirl that purchased a goddamn Range Rover cash a couple damn months ago. And I'm looking at her like, oh yeah, I made 17,000. I made 20,000 last month. Only Get your money, bro. I'm not even gonna hate on that. For us to sit down and get into a serious committed relationship, no, bro, no. That's not gonna happen, because if we were to get married or whatever, where does it stop? You know what I'm saying? Like, does it stop after we have kids? And what happens if me and you have a damn daughter? I don't want my daughter to be being fed off of mommy shaking ass on. I'm like, no, bro, no, I don't want that. Hell no. No,
I'm sure it's not going to be a long-term situation, but the fact of the matter that you're just singling out, like, that's a deal breaker. That's wild.
It's not that it's a deal breaker. Like, we have, again, like I said, we have to sit down and talk about it, man. We got to sit down and talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you willing to stop doing this for me? You know what I'm saying? If look at your face. See, you again. And when I spoke to her, when we sat down, she was making the same face as you, like nigga, what? Like, no. And I'm like, are yo, like, it is what it is, man. Like, I wish you the best. Like, all that stuff, man. All that stuff. Like, I have nothing against it, man. Like, she reached out to me recently for New Year's because she was going wherever she was going. Oh, I want you to pull up with me. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll let you know. And we talked for like 3-4 hours on the phone, and she was just like, yo, like, I get where you're coming from, that blah blah blah, and I kind of did it in a way or whatever, or whatever. Because this was someone that I was talking to right before I finished my master's. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to settle down and get all that stuff in order, and she just wasn't feeling it. She wasn't feeling it. Like, bro, like I'm good. Like, I'm gonna put us in a position where we're gonna be straight. You ain't gotta. I prefer, whenever I get married, I prefer my girl not to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be a stay-at-home mom if you want. If you want to work part-time, you work part-time. If you want to work full-time, work full-time. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be in this position in the next couple of years to the point where you don't have to do any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, that's just me, man. I had nothing growing up. You know what I'm saying? So
what's the agreement? Couldn't there be an agreement? Say, all right, whenever you get your promotion ever, whatever, we'll come back to this conversation and I'll stop.
No, because if you
support me, I gotta support myself.
Immediately. That's the agreement. To stop immediately. See, look at your face. Why are you making that face?
Why gotta stop immediately?
Why are you making that face?
In a couple years, you're gonna be in a financial place to take care of me.
I mean, I'm there now. To be honest with you, I'm there now. Like, my ex was living with me for we was together for 4 years. My ex was living with me for I want to say a year and a half, 2 years. It never.
She wasn't working nothing.
She got a job, but I didn't charge her anything for rent. Never charged her anything for rent. She wanted to work because she legit wanted to work. She was like, no, I don't want to be home all day not doing anything. She was doing her TEP program, teachers education program. So she was finishing her bachelor's because she wants to be a teacher at wherever she wanted to teach at. She wants to be a teacher. And so I told her, I'm like, yo, listen, that was around the time where I think I finished my bachelor's around that time. And I had just got one of my promotions, and I was like, yeah, well, you can move with me, this, that, and third, blah, 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 whatever, save up money. Plus, there was other stuff behind the scenes with her and her mom. I'm like, well, just move with me and you good. She was living with me for a year and a half. I want to say 2 years. Never charged her for rent, never did anything like that. And that around that time, me and her was going through so many damn problems. She moved out and got her own place. She ended up losing it, but whatever. Moved out, got her own place, or whatever case may be, or whatever. Never charged her for rent. I never did anything. Like, I'm old school, bro. Like, if we're together, we're together. That's it. Like, you're gonna be moving in with me. I'm not gonna force you. You do what you want to do. You grown. But you can move in with me. You do what you want to do, and this, that, and the third, and all this other stuff. So just the fact that I know that, there shouldn't be a reason why you should be doing that. And that was the thing I was explaining to her. You know what I'm saying? Back then I was living in Tamarack, and she'd been to my place before, but like she'd been to my place before, and like I'm like, yo, like you're good. If this is like a life and death situation where you have to do this, you know what I'm saying, just to make extra money, then I get it to an extent. But she had a full-time job. You know what I'm saying? She was able to pay her rent and save money with just that full-time job. Now I know it's just greed now. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between the two. So if you were just doing OnlyFans only to make money because you were that broke and you were literally on the verge of being homeless or whatever case, and you're desperate and you want to strip or whatever. I dated girls that was a stripper. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not just that. It's the mentality behind it. What is your goal? What are you trying to do with this? Why is it that you be like, okay, well, this is the only way I need to do this? Like, no, bro, like, no. For you to be with me, no, that's a no. You're gonna have to either stop it immediately, come move in with me, and have faith that this relationship is gonna go somewhere, or we just gonna have to separate. And she's starting to see the mistake now, because she started dating some guy, or maybe she was dating him while we were talking. I don't know. She started dating some guy. Where the guy was like, yeah, I'm cool with it, this, that, and the third. And then the guy was just using her ass for money. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like what you gonna do, man? Like, what you gonna do? You gonna be with a guy?
It's a hard time, bro. It's a hard.
Finish line, I ran past it. So egotistic, so cocky, so conceited, cause I'm better than your average. I'm mad sick when I spit that shit. When I spit that flow, she gon' want to catch my drift. Soon as a nigga get some money, they try to spit on it. They ain't put it